Hi, I'm Orla Down.
And I'm Kaylee Byler
And welcome to Special Report
on WMS Language Arts Teachers.
Become a Language Arts Teacher.
So I was one of those dorks who knew my entire life that I wanted to be a teacher. So I would be at home playing school with my mom, and the dog would be the worst student because he would always ditch class early. So I've been fortunate enough to know what I wanted to do forever.
I think in college when I took a writing course, I found a love for writing, which kind of turned into a love for reading as well.
I always enjoyed to read and to write, especially to read, so it kind of felt like just something that I had fun doing as opposed to a job.
I remember in 7th grade, I really enjoyed my language arts teacher, and she made it really fun and interesting, and I wanted to do that for others.
Your favorite writer and why?
I don't know that I have one favorite writer. It'll be depending on just what kind of mood I'm in or what I'm reading. It'll hit me differently. But I am one of those dorks who always love to think about and read about Harry Potter. So J.K. Rowling for her children's stuff and adult stuff is probably one of my favorites.
For books, I would probably say Jason Reynolds, because I think he does an excellent job, especially with young adult books, of just kind of capturing that experience. And then for maybe short stories, I would say Poe or Raymond Carver, because I think they're just very detailed and just good writers overall.
So lately I've been reading a lot of Lisa Jewell books. They're kind of like mystery. I like that element of suspense, but I pretty much read everything. So
My favorite writer is Leanne Moriarty. I really enjoy her books, and they're making a lot of them into Netflix shows and movies that I like as well.
Why is this subject important for you to teach?
Because stories and words are what we are made of. They are what has been passed down. They were the only way that we could pass down who we are, and so it's the only way that we can express ourselves fully. And it's important in every form, whether it's books, our personal conversations, movies, and so it's something that we are obligated and also privileged to be able to continue.
I think it's important mainly because we use it every day. We use it across all of our subjects, and it's an important kind of life skill to have as well.
I think it's important because no matter what you do in your life, you're always going to have to be able to write, whether it's an email or a resume or something for your job. So I think it's something that's going to carry you through for anything that you choose to do in life.
It's important for students to learn to read and write, but not only that, I want them to enjoy writing as well as they grow older.
Your favorite unit to teach and why?
I love teaching you guys all of the creepy writing with Poe in 8th grade and with the high schoolers, because it's one you get to have a lot of fun with, but we also get to dig into a little bit of the deeper stuff.
Ooh, I love the lit analysis because I think it combines fiction as well as some of those nonfiction writing skills and analysis skills.
So my favorite unit is definitely the personal narrative unit. It's always the first one that we do when everyone's excited to write about themselves. And for me, it's a way that I get to know the students and their interests and what they like to do outside of the school.
My favorite unit is the first unit we do, which is narrative writing, because it's very fun to see what the students come up with for their realistic fiction stories.
How do you define success for students in your class?
Well, if they don't absolutely hate reading, I already feel like an absolute triumph. And if they write complete sentences that only have 1 or 2 spelling or grammatical mistakes, then I'm extra, extra happy. But truly, as long as they leave having an appreciation for the subject, then I know I've done my job.
For me, it's really just about growth, seeing where students are at the beginning of the year and then where they are at the end of the year, and hoping that they're making that growth and being prepared for 9th grade.
So I think really just them being able to go back and revise their writing no matter what stage they're at, just being open for suggestions and be willing to redo their work and try rewriting things in different ways. Just that kind of willingness to learn is success for me.
How do you define success for your students in language arts?
I define success for my students as being happy and enjoying writing, but also leaving my class with a higher level and understanding of it as well.
What's your favorite thing about Miss Gallagher?
Minimal homework.
She's really funny and sweet, and she just makes me want to come to this class.
Favorite thing about language arts?
Writing.
It's probably about how I can write about what I like, and I just find that fun.
Your favorite thing about Mr. Smith?
I really like how he lets us work in groups and choose our own groups.
He's very relaxed and chill.
Why do you like language arts?
I really like language arts because I can write whatever I want to.
You get to learn new things.
Harley, what's your favorite thing about Miss Prager's class?
My favorite thing is when we get to express ourselves in our writing, and when we get to share a piece of our life with her when we do our personal narratives.
That we get to work with partners.
What is your favorite thing about the class?
something or she gives us something to write about, and then we get to express ourselves with writing about that one thing.
What's your favorite thing about Miss Idrios?
Oh, she's funny.
She's really nice.
What's your favorite thing about language arts?
I like writing stories.
We get to play games.
Did you know that all these teachers were inspired at a young age to become one?
I sure didn't.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
On WMS TV.
Bye, friends!